I wore my heart earrings for you, Alex. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Do you see them? Do you see
I
them?
do. Yeah,
I
they're
put them
cute.
on. I put them on right now for you.
Yeah, I'm impressed you have heart earrings.
I
I
think I
don't
found these.
have any to put
I
on
think
for
I
you.
found these at TJ Maxx, and they have served me well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you had those?
Couple years now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, do you wear
going
them
out.
other than Valentine's Day? Are
Nope.
there other occasions?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Do you pack them
They're
with your
they
decorations?
they are a one-hit wonder. They are a one-hit wonder.
Okay. Well, today we're talking about things we love.
Mm-hmm.
We love Krista's earrings. If you're not watching on YouTube, you need to, because you need to see the earrings and you need to see the very first thing on my list that I love, because I'm going to show it to the camera.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, can we just say before we jump in that we rebranded the podcast in May, but there was one episode we do every year that we were not going to drop because you, our listeners, would not allow us to.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the most listened to episode every year. I'm not sure what that says about
Because
us,
it's
but
really deep. It's really
it's
deep
really
and
deep.
really profound.
So we just kind of keep track all year of things we love, and we save them for you. And people talk to me about them. Like, okay, at the wedding, your son's wedding this summer, someone said to me, I have on my the like face serum and the lotion with the SPF that I had mentioned the previous year. She at the wedding told me that she was wearing those items. So we know
It's
that you listen.
impressive. It has
Mm-hmm.
profound impact. I'm telling you, it really
Mm-hmm.
does. And can I just say that this year I am bringing the heat. Like, I just want to say I am a raving fan of some of my items this year.
Okay.
Like, they are humdingers.
Okay.
And I don't use that word very much.
But it has a punch.
It
So you
really
will alert
does.
us to which items are in the humdinger category.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go because we don't have a lot of time. We got a lot of
Okay,
stuff to
let's
talk
go.
about.
Let's go. Beauty. Start us off with beauty. What are the
Okay,
faves this year?
this is where you got to be on YouTube to see, because you got to see my nails. And I feel like every single year I do a different nail polish. But this is it. I'm sticking with this until there's a better option out there.
You are.
Yes. So this is the Essie Gel Couture nail polish. It does not require lights, and it actually stays on, and it actually comes off with regular nail polish remover.
Okay, then.
Yes. Did I just explain why it's so awesome? And Gracelyn, my 14-year-old, who is the nail queen at our home, just asked me if we could get more colors in this, because she's kind of like, I'm done with the lights. If this, yeah. So I will say it doesn't last as long as like a gel manicure from the salon, but it lasts better than other non-light gel nail polishes that I have tried. So I bought this color. So everyone has to see this color in October. And I bought the top coat, like a set, like the color and then the special top coat that goes with it. It's $24 for the two. And I just told myself, I'm going to do a decide once. I'm going to use this color until it is dead. It is dead. We bought new colors last week. But it has lasted me a good 4 months for $24.
Yeah. And it stays on. And you don't have to use a drill to get it off.
You don't have to like scrape it with the scraper. Okay. So that's my first. Okay. The other, you might see, I need it right now, is the mascara brush wand for Roots. So I link to one in the show notes. And you can put it on. Now, you gave me a powder that I still put on. I mentioned the powder last year. I tend to have the same beauty issues over and over. Nail, gray roots. So look for the link for my latest gray root applicator that I then put powder on top of so that it sticks.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I'm coming in hot this year with the Unite hair oil. So my hairstylist, we call them the Luxe Babes because it's Luxe Salon, and we call them Luxe Babes because they're these young whippersnaps that know what they're doing about everything. And they really are so good. And they work on a team. Never had a team. I think I've mentioned that before, that I have a team hair now. Hair team. I
Okay.
have a hair
Okay.
team. It feels really exciting. And they recommend this oil to put on a little bit every night, just a small little bit every night, and then it literally transforms your hair. And it's amazing. So Unite hair oil.
So is that for every hair type? Because
Every hair
some
type.
people have oilier hair than others.
I
Yes.
know. And I actually don't usually like oils, but this is
Mhm.
so light and so good. And you put it on before bed every night.
Okay. Can you get it? Where do you get it? Like, you have to order it
Oh,
online, probably.
no, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's fantastic. So that's number one. But it's still not my humdinger category, even though I love it.
Okay.
Too Faced Flawless Filter. Okay, so Too Faced Flawless Filter Foundation.
Say that
It's
5 times. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's really good, and this goes with the Elf Halo Glow Setting Powder. So this is a powder that goes over, that kind of just gives that really like finished, almost airbrushy type look. And I will say, last year, our key favorite things was this lip combo from Emily Love's sister Ashley that we like to talk about. Emily Love, the coach that we've had on.
Uh-huh.
Ashley, her sister, is kind of the beauty queen, and she recommended this. And if Ashley recommends it, boom, we're done. We're getting it.
Too Faced Flawless Filter. So do you have to do like a color match for that?
No, so this isn't. She recommends the Elf Halo Glow Setting Powder.
Oh, okay.
That's what she recommends.
Okay.
For more of the airbrush, but those kind of work together. So one is the foundation and one is the powder.
Okay. And you order those online?
Yeah, you can order them.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to throw in another one for costume fun. So we had a glow in the dark black light party this year that was really fun. And I got some clear white body glitter. And let me just say, it is so pretty and so fun, and it glows in the dark.
Okay. So for anyone going to a rave or going to I like that we have added a new category for costume fun. for I'm trying to picture this in my everyday life. It's not an everyday item. You're already saying that.
No.
It's
what
for
I'm
special
saying
occasions.
Is just because we're in midlife doesn't mean we can't dress up and have fun, people. Get your body glitter, go to town.
Yes.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
No, hey, Vegas, baby, I'm going. So I'm gonna go take the clear white body glitter. Okay. Next
Favorite
category.
Amazon finds.
My
Favorite
Amazon finds.
Now, so many of my items are on Amazon, but I just pulled out a few. But why don't you tell me yours?
Yeah. So these, I mean, these could go in other categories, but I just updated all of my throw pillow covers, and I did a search on Amazon, West Elm pillow hacks. I put that into my Amazon search, and I bought the covers for all my throw pillows, and my children were happy because we look a little more up to date in our living room.
Do you like them? You like
I do.
Quality?
Well, they are not good quality, but
so they're more just for like a fun accent.
Yes.
You're not going to have
I am sure West Elm is better quality. I am sure of that. So we were going for the look, not for the lasting.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, if we get a good year out of these, I'm happy. Okay, 10 candle sets for party favors. I've used these for a few different parties. You can get like a batch of 16, and they work out to being about $1.25 a candle. And you can wrap them really cute, and they are just a cute little favor, hostess gift, something that's inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The stick-on AirTag case. This needs some explanation. So you know what AirTags are, Apple AirTags, that you can put in your suitcase or your car if you have a hard time finding those things. Well, we've had some issues in our extended
in your car.
yeah, in our extended family around cell phones getting lost and losing their charge. So you can't use the Find My Phone feature. So we wanted to attach an AirTag onto the phone. And my brother in law found these sticky AirTag cases that stick to almost anything. And so we have, for those in our family who lose their phones and then also lose their charge, we can now find phones.
Okay.
So it was delightful that Amazon 2 days later gave me those,
Yeah, I would
as
not like that
Amazon
on my
does.
phone personally, but I can see how if it's a need, you use it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was desperate times call for desperate measures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got it. Okay, great. I would say for me, the first one is a really cute kind of tortoise like pattern on women's to the max peepers. These are reader glasses. And these days, I'm finding myself to need readers much more than I used to. So now I need to keep them everywhere. And these are really cute. They are blue light blocking. So at night, if you're using them, it's not going to interrupt your sleep, which I like. And they're just great. So these are kind of the classic Oprah's favorite things peeper reader glasses.
Hmm.
But there's a lot of styles, and this one I think is the cutest. The second thing, okay, this is one of my raving items. This is something I love, and that is the Billy Razor.
Okay.
Do you know
Let's
about
give us
these?
no. Tell
Okay,
us
well,
more.
I learned about this from my daughter. So she brought home her razor. She was
Hmm.
using my shower, and
Hmm.
I used her razor, which she was not happy about.
Yeah,
I don't know if you share razors, but supposedly you're not supposed to do that.
I do. My daughters don't. So same conflict. If it's in my shower, I'm using it.
And I said, tell me about this razor and why have I not known about it? And she said, Mom, how do you not know about this razor? Everybody has one. I didn't have one. They are like, it's not, you don't go to the grocery store and buy a value pack of these. Nope.
Yeah.
One razor is like $13. It is worth
Okay.
every penny. Get it. Do not wait. The Billy razor, you have to have one. That's all I'm going to say. You have to have one. It's far superior to every other razor, women's razor.
Okay. On Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. In the kitchen. Let's move to the kitchen because you know I love my kitchen items.
Okay. What do you have for us?
My first item is something that Dawson and Gabby gave me for my birthday. And it is now my favorite thing that I'm using for all purposes. It is called the Hold Everything Lidded Ceramic Bowl. So it's this beautiful white ceramic bowl, and it actually has a wood lid. So I've kind of gotten into making sourdough a little bit.
Okay.
I'm trying to be that person. And so, because it's so much better, it's good for your gut, for your microbiome, all that. So for my family trying to do this, and so I do sourdough in it, but I do a lot of like quinoa salads that people can eat on all week, things like that they can take for lunches. And so all of that goes in this bowl.
Okay.
I love it, and it's beautiful. So that's the
Hmm.
first one. The second thing is the Shun knife sharpening system.
Okay.
So, and Shun knives are my absolute favorite knives. I care about knives, like deeply care about knives because I like to cook. I am a cook, and to have a dull knife is the worst.
Hmm.
So, Shun knives. So, the Shun 8-inch chef's knife is a great one. So, that's a favorite thing. But then you've got to make sure you keep your knife sharp. So, the Shun knife sharpening system, it's a whetstone, and you have to make sure that the stone is wet, the knives are wet, but you are just sharpening on that thing and it makes them razor like.
Okay.
So love that. Derek would like that. That would
Yeah.
be a
It's a
good gift for Derek.
whetstone. A whetstone. You just explained what that was, but now I know.
Hmm. Yeah. And
Is a
then
stone that's
I
wet.
will also say, I'm noticing a stone theme here for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so our dishwasher broke about a month ago, and there's only one person in our town who repairs this because they're from Europe. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
they're supposed to be like these great dishwashers, but nobody repairs them except one person, and they don't
Mm-hmm.
hire enough people. And so we've been without a dishwasher for over a month. And I know my grandmas did it. I know they didn't have dishwashers when they were young, but I've been a little bit sad about it. And I got the Peruta stone dish drying mat for the kitchen counter. So, you know how you get those drying mats and they start to stink and then you have to wash them all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I just don't like the drying mats. Bring in the stone. The stone, you don't, it doesn't smell. You don't have to wash it. And the water somehow absorbs in it and then evaporates. It is so fantastic.
Hmm. That's so interesting that it does that.
Isn't it?
It
It's a
doesn't
drying
pool on
stone.
top.
No.
Is it
And it,
porous?
yes, and it
Okay.
matches your counter. So it's like, it looks like part of the countertop. It's very cool. I love it.
Okay.
I really like the drying stone. And then I would say my other couple of favorites are the ball jar wooden storage lids. So
Oh, cute.
for those of you that like ball jars, like I use
Mm-hmm.
ball jars for everything. I literally everything. I make chia pudding, with chia seeds and almond milk. I make salad dressings. Everything's in ball jars around here. And so these little wooden lids, you literally just kind of stick on it and in it, and it seals it.
Cute.
Yeah. So I love those. And then I really hate steel wool with my whole heart. I hate the feel of it. I don't like using it. I have this thing with steel wool. And so what I found, but you have to have them for your
Mm-hmm.
for your cookware.
Mm-hmm.
So I found one that has a handle. And so I don't ever
Okay.
have to touch it.
For those of you out there with steel wool aversion,
I
Krista's got
hate
you
it.
with the
I
handle.
do. Get the handle, and then you just
Yeah.
literally stick the steel wool on the handle, and you never have to touch it again. And then you just replace the steel wool on the handle.
Okay, that's good. That is a good tip.
Okay, then the last one, my last one, is the biscotti jar from Williams and Sonoma. It is the small one, and it's the perfect size. If you're someone who likes things in jars in your pantry, like you like how, well, maybe you like how it looks, but also just the ease of people then scooping things out of it and things like that. These jars are fantastic, and I've used them for everything from nuts to protein powder to collagen to all sorts of things. And I love it. Love, love, love those.
Okay, the
All
biscotti
right.
jars.
Apps or websites? What do you have for us in that category?
I don't have very much, and I feel like I'm about 10 years behind, but I'm using the pedometer app these days to count my
Okay.
steps. Um,
Okay.
I know it's like so 10 years ago, but
Yeah.
we're doing and because here's the thing, I always need to know the why. I've always been like, I don't need to know why. I don't need to know how many steps I step in a day. Then what? Then what do I do with that?
Yes. Yeah.
But we're having a challenge at work and I have to know for the challenge. And it's not a contest because if it was a contest, I'd be like, I don't care if I win that. That's dumb.
Mhm.
But it's a group challenge. So I feel like I have to do my contribution for the group
Okay.
goal.
This is so getting to personality.
Yes,
Because some
right?
people would be like, I'm winning. No,
That's right.
you just want to be a part of the group.
I want
The
to
good of the
help
group.
the group
The
win.
good of the group. Yes.
Yes, for the
That
good of
hits
the
on
group.
that hits on your core why.
Mhm. Right. And I know that I actually probably do contribute in this group challenge. So I'm keeping track of it. So I'm using it every day. And now I'm like obsessed with it. How many steps have I done? I need to go on a walk in the morning. A bit on these days when I'm in front of my computer all day long. But it helps me. It does help me be mindful of, wow, I really did sit for a long time today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Love
So
that.
that's it. That's how high tech I've gotten in the last year.
Okay. Well, that's great. I'm going to bring in Lucky Seat to the conversation. So this is if you have a Broadway show coming to town. You can go on, and it's like an auction, and you can get last minute tickets for cheap, and it's
Mm.
fantastic. It's kind of like your what's your basketball one you use
Game
for the
time.
Nuggets?
Mm-hmm.
Game time. It's like your game time, but for Broadway.
Yeah, from Broadway.
Clue. Clue tracks your cycle. So for those of you trying to figure out your midlife rhythms,
Your ovulation
there you
cycle.
go. So Clue. So you just literally like it'll tell you when you're going to start your cycle again. You can track if you're off, all those things. So Clue is the app for that. The Fred Meyer grocery delivery. I will sing it till the cows come home. I'm a raving fan. $99, unlimited delivery for the year within a 2-hour window. Thank you, Fred Meyer. And they have a great app, and I just add to it, push send. Comes to my door within 2 hours. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And then great. The Zero app, which that tracks your fasting window. So if you're intermittent fasting, if you're trying to do any kind of fasting cycle, and sometimes you get confused because you forget, when did I stop eating again? When did I start? Blah, blah, blah. And you're trying to keep it to, let's say, like a 16-8, whatever. Then you can use the Zero app to track your fasting window for you.
Okay. Great. I love all those.
Yeah, those are good ones. So that gets us to health, which that could have been under health too. But I do have some fun things under the health category this year.
What are they?
So getting to your point about sitting a lot, because I'm the same way. I mean, I coach. I've got a lot I've got to do on the computer. We podcast, right? There's a lot of computer time. I bought a standing desk, and I am a raving fan. This is the humdinger category. I love it so much. And it's electric. So, and I will say, if you get one, it's worth the extra cost to do electric, because then you can go up or down. So if you want to shift something, if you want to sit down for a little bit, you can. It's so versatile, but I stand now for pretty much everything, and I love it. And to fight that sitting, I also did get an under desk treadmill. And it is great. So I can't do it when I really need to concentrate on something. Like when I really need to do deep work, that is not happening on the treadmill.
I was going to ask you. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if I'm just doing like a casual meeting, obviously I'm not going to do coaching or anything. Hello, client, as I'm like, on the treadmill. But I will say, for things that are just casual or for a casual task, it is great, and it really does help my movement during the day.
Okay, but they're two separate items. They didn't come together.
No, and I did buy them separately because I first did the standing desk, took a dive into that, and then I kind of decided to up the ante and try the under desk walking treadmill.
Great. It's really great.
Okay. The last thing, again, this is also one of my humdingers, is the Simple Clean Eats products. I love them. I have been searching and searching and searching for a collagen and a protein powder that I actually like, and I found it.
Okay.
I'm so happy I found it. So, like right here, I've got my protein. I know that looks gross, but I've got my protein and my chia seeds and all this stuff in here. Do you know you're supposed to start the day with between 30 to 50 grams of protein? Like that should be the first thing that we put in our bodies in midlife, especially because we're losing a lot of muscle mass, and that's bad for us. So protein, just protein. So anyway, they've got great protein powders. And also, did you know you can't use collagen necessarily in place of your protein? It's a different kind of protein. Your body processes it differently. Okay, this is not a show on collagen. I will just say collagen's important. Keep taking it for your hair, your nails, for your general bone health. But then also put your protein powder in there. So, but you've got your collagen, your protein, and then they also have a super greens that has some protein in it too. That's really good.
So when you say you actually like it, does it not have an aftertaste? Is that what it is?
No, I actually like it. Like the collagen, I put in my water because I try and drink, huge things of
Hmm.
water. And I put in my water and I love it. It makes me love my water. It's like a blueberry lemonade flavor.
Ooh.
So good. It's really
Yeah.
good. And it doesn't have
Okay.
a lot, it doesn't have sugar, all those
Hmm.
things. So, but and especially the protein powder, because I really am picky with protein powders. I don't like most protein powders,
Hmm.
but this simple, clean eats, I don't know what they've done, but they've done it well.
Okay.
All
Good.
right, clothing. Let's move to clothing. What do you got for us? What do you love?
Right now I like the Max Studio wide leg pants that you can
Ooh,
order through Nordstrom Rack.
okay. Love wide
Um,
leg.
I'm short and these fit me.
Are they
So
petite?
they are not petite, so they would probably be a crop pant on somebody else taller than me,
Okay. Yeah.
which is sometimes the case for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but they fit me. They're ankle length for me, and they're comfy. They're dressy, and they just pull on up. You know, there's no fly or anything. So I like those. Okay. My Christmas present. This could have also fit under the Amazon find category because Derek bought me this for Christmas on Amazon. Is the comfy. Do you
Yeah,
know what the comfy is?
oh, I sure do. I was cracking up when I saw that on the list. I was like, the comfy made the list.
Okay, well, I didn't know what a comfy was. I don't know if there's commercials for it, but it's
Oh
essentially
yeah.
a blanket, really, really thick blanket with a
Mm-hmm.
hood
That you wear.
that you wear. Yes, and I look like a pink marshmallow when I wear it,
Yes.
but it actually warms me up. I am always cold, and it does warm me up. And now
Okay.
the comfy gets stolen because other people want to wear the comfy because it warms them up. So the comfy, it's
Okay.
super non-flattering. It's
Yeah.
not something you wear in public. It is clothing that is completely practical for the inside. Okay. And then I got this tip. This appeared in my older daughter's stockings. Men's grooming tape. Do you know what
Hmm.
that is?
No.
That is it's tape, double-sided tape essentially that men use to put on their toupee.
What?
Yes, they're to put on their fake hair.
Okay.
That the hack is that it is the best tape for if you have like a strapless dress and you need to tape the dress to yourself, that it is supposed
Oh.
to work better than any that's marketed to women for that purpose. Like it's heavy duty.
Oh.
So if you have that kind of slinky, which okay, this is stuff
Which
that I buy for my children.
you
Yeah,
wear. No, you
no,
have it. Come on.
I'm
You
like
are busting that out every Friday night on your
I
way to the rave. On your
that's
way to the
right
rave.
with my glitter. I caught myself mid sentence. Like I don't wear this, which is why I buy it for my 21-year-old daughter because I'm like, certainly someone in our family needs to have this. Um, yeah, I vote you. I vote you need this. So I
I
bought it
love
for
that.
my two older girls. And we'll see if it works.
Well,
But
I
I
think
thought it
that's
was
a
a
great
great
tip.
tip that I wanted them to take full advantage of since I wouldn't be.
Yes. Yes. All right. I love
Okay.
it.
What do
All
you
right.
have?
Well, if I have to only pick one item that
Mm-hmm.
I love this year, it's this one. Are you ready? It's
Mm-hmm.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I have found the perfect bra.
Oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
big.
It's huge. It
Did
is.
you get
This is
fitted for this?
everyone. This is huge news. This is huge news that you're about to hear. So I did. I got
Mm-hmm.
fitted to at this boutique, and now I just order them online off of
Mm-hmm.
their main website, off of like the original website. But
Mm-hmm.
it is the Beyond Bra by Evelyn and Bobby. They are a company that was started out of Portland, Oregon, by women, of course, who know how to really build a bra that's actually amazing. And I cannot say enough about this bra. It is often sold out. They just keep selling out and they keep selling out and they keep selling out. So get it when you can.
Now, is it amazing because it fits your particular body type
I
and
don't
size?
know. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't
Eh,
know. I'm fairly average. So I'm not, okay, we don't really need to get into this. But let me just say I am fairly average. And so I would assume it's good for most people.
Okay.
If you're on the really large size, really small size, maybe it won't be good for you. But I would say for the average person, this bra is so fantastic. It feels like an underwire with no underwire. And it is just the way it fits is so amazing. And it feels good and it feels like supportive. And I literally, I love it. I
Okay.
love it.
You have given it a strong endorsement of things you
Yes, if I had
love.
to pick one thing, this would be it, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, and then coming in at a close second of my absolute favorite things on the list is this. The Air Essentials half zip and the Air Essentials wide leg pant. And I would live in this every day of my life if I didn't have to change clothes.
Okay. What are they? Tell us, describe them to us.
So they are just like the softest material, the most comfy material. They're cute. It's like got kind of a flare collar on it with a zip, and it's not cropped, but it's a little bit cropped, but not too cropped, not like too cropped for women. It's made by Spanx. It's a little bit on the higher end price wise, but I will tell you, you will live in it. You
Okay.
will live like if anytime, any moment that I can, I'm changing into my Air Essentials outfit. My kids are calling it my uniform. it's
Mm-hmm.
just it's now the uniform, and I literally want to never take it off. Okay, so
Yes. I have a lot of Facebook ads for Spanx clothing. And I'm always like, would they look as good on me as they do on her? I like the idea of pants by Spanx.
all I can say is trust me. Trust
Okay.
me. My sister got it now too, and she
She
looks
has the
amazing in
uniform.
it. She's got the uniform. I mean, we're just all going to be walking around high fiving each other in our
Okay.
uniforms. Get it when they're on sale. They do go on sale periodically. Okay, couple things. I don't know. I know we're ending, kind of ending at the or on the latter end of boot season, but I did find an amazing waterproof boot that I've been wearing all year, and everyone knows I'm having knee issues. I can't just wear any shoe.
Mm-hmm.
These are great. They have a little bit of a heel, but they're so great to walk in, and they're the Joan Now Faux Shearling Trim Waterproof Boot. So I think it's part of there's the Joan series that Sorel has that's so walkable, popular. Okay, well, they have a lot of Joan boots of different like winter boots. This is probably in that category, and they are so walkable, but they're so cute. Highly recommend. And then I will just let me just give two more. I would say the Meg wide leg jean from Evereve. Do you ever shop
Okay.
Evereve?
I've been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, we
Mm-hmm.
don't have. I've never even been in a store,
Mm-hmm.
but I ordered online, and it is really darling. They have kind of it kind of flares out wide leg at the bottom, but they have some interesting detailing on the bottom, and it's just darling. I get comments constantly
Mm-hmm.
when I wear these pants. And then the other thing I love from Evereve this year is their essential turtleneck, and I wear it under everything.
Mm. Yeah, they have cute stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to your favorite tip.
Okay. Well, these are kind of just practical, but working from home, I would say early morning walks to get out of the house before the day starts, to have fresh air on your face. For those of us who don't really leave our homes, that's my tip. That's my tip. That's helping me feel a little more normal. And
There's
then
actually
also,
research behind that. Did you know that?
yeah, yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and otherwise, I am inside until 3 o'clock when it's time to pick up kids from school.
Yeah.
So twice a week, I'm trying to have intentional meetings with people face to face so that it is not all through a screen. These are all work from home tips. And then just time, trying to protect my bigger blocks of time for bigger projects are my work from home tips.
Yeah, it's really good. I would say mine, I'm doing a lot of traveling these days for work and for personal because I've got kids all over the place. And I will say having a travel uniform back to the
Mm-hmm.
uniform. Let's just
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and bring out the Air Essentials. Why not? Why not make that my travel uniform?
I got no
But
problem with uniforms. I'm all
yeah,
about it.
yeah. So anyway, have travel uniforms, both winter version, summer version. And then I would say my other tip is I'm in the car a lot. And if I have a car subscription, a monthly subscription, I do find myself going more because I don't have to get out my thing, pay. Well, it just like opens.
For the
So
car
I
wash,
actually, yeah, for the
right?
car wash. So I
Mm-hmm.
actually go in the car wash, and that actually just makes me happy to get in a clean car.
Mm-hmm.
I just do a quick vacuum, and it's great. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving that these days. What about favorite new Instagram inspo?
Oh, okay. I realized I have two categories right now that make me happy. One is actual comedians laughing,
Mm-hmm.
and two is help me look better people, like me, my body. So, the comedians that I've started following this year that I like are Jamie Nato. She's not really a comedian, but she's a very funny. I mean, she is a comedian. She makes me laugh, but I don't know that she's would call herself that. She was on the
Mm-hmm.
podcast in December
In December, yeah.
on a very heavy topic, so she was not in her funny mode. But she's been cracking me up lately with her Target try-ons. She's just funny. Follow her. Dustin Nickerson. Do you know him? Because
Mm-mm.
he's, I think, originally from Seattle,
Oh,
but he has a podcast too. He does a lot of stand-up reels, and it's a lot about parenting. It's just funny. Dad jokes about being a
mm-hmm.
dad.
Love dad
Um,
jokes.
and then Leanne Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
Wendy recommended Leanne Morgan to me. So got on that train. And then things that will help me look better. So the next two Instagram accounts I'm about to mention, we are going to have on our show
Yes, we are.
this spring. I'm so excited. So the first is Rebecca Reed. Her Instagram handle is Colorpolitan. And our friend Shauna Sullivan told me about her because Shauna went to use Rebecca as a consultant, a color consultant. So she essentially does people's colors, like as people do. They go to
You
color
look good in
consultants.
blush.
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems to be a little more complex than just the four seasons. She
Mm-hmm.
talks about the different elements of color. So she helps you decide how bright your colors should be and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I find her delightful. And she always
Yeah.
looks great because she's wearing her colors. And then the Instagram account Last Seen Wearing, which is
Mm-hmm.
two women who live in Seattle, Julie
Mm.
Powell and Krista Olafson. And their specialty is for styling women 40 years old and older. Hello, that's me. But they give tips on how to style clothes. So they have an example of, okay, here's me putting on a plaid shirt. Not that exciting. Here's me styling a plaid shirt. And then
Yes.
they talk about what you can do to style a plaid shirt to make you look a little more polished.
Mm-hmm. I
I just
love
love
it.
them because they're
I
very
love it.
practical.
And coming soon on the podcast to
That's right.
you.
That's right.
It's exciting. Okay, I'm going to add Nate Bargatze to this list.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him live last week, and it was the best. He is a comedian. He is so funny. He's clean, and I love him. I
Mm-hmm.
love him. I laugh so much
Mm-hmm.
when I watch him and when I see him. The other one is we had Megan Dahlman on the podcast in the new year talking about kind of health and body. And she is a great follow if you want to learn how to deal with some of the issues that are coming up for you in midlife health wise, just even with like your back, your sciatic nerve, your knee pain, your whatever. She's so practical and she's really, really helpful. So definitely tune in to Megan for some education. And then the last one I'm going to say is Meg from a Whole and Healthy Life. She is someone I actually met on a plane, and this was even before she started her Instagram. And she's really into kind of holistic and whole living. So she likes very natural. She is a retired pharmacist, and she is also on an adventure. They have moved their family to Hawaii currently, and they're kind of living this really fun life. And she also is educational. She is, on the more natural end, so she really does go that route. So if you're interested in that, she's a great follow. All right. How about gifts to give to others?
Okay, well, I know about this from my children. Jelly cats. Are you
What
familiar?
are those? No, I saw that on your list and I was like, what in the actual? What
You're
are
gonna
jelly
love
cats?
them. You are gonna love them. They
I'm
are.
going to love them.
Mhm. They are the cutest, sweetest, softest stuffed animals.
Oh,
So they're a great kid gift, but my college daughter asked for one. That's how I know about it.
really?
So they're kind of the rage, but they're
Okay.
British. So we ordered from, well, we ordered from Amazon because that was going to get there to our house by Christmas.
Hmm.
But if you want the full options, like you really want to get a lizard, then you might go to their Jelly Cats website, but then you have to have it shipped from England. But they are so cute. They are really,
Okay.
really cute. So if you need a baby gift, especially, or for a child that still likes stuffed animals, which
Hmm.
maybe that's your college child if you're like me, then get a jelly cat.
Jelly cat. Okay.
Hmm.
Love it. All right. Well, I'm going to add to this conversation that women, we all need at this point a clear crossbody bag for all of the events we're going to
Yes.
because you
Hmm.
you cannot bring
Hmm.
a small purse anymore. You cannot. You need a clear bag. So why not gift it to one another? Let's go ahead and start gifting each other clear bags.
Yes,
So
that's
that's
a
my
great
first one.
idea.
I found a
Yes.
really cute one on Dillard's. It has a gold chain. It's super
Uh-huh.
cute. It looks like a
Yeah.
cute purse. I would also say I love the alabaster scripture books that you can actually keep on a table. They're so beautiful, but they also have scripture in them. I
Okay.
love the small JLB Bluetooth speaker. That would be a great gift for
Mm-hmm.
anyone because it's a portable speaker you can take, and JLB is like they're the gold standard of Bluetooth speakers. And then I will say my favorite gift I gave this year was to my parents for their pontoon boat. And that is a wireless Bluetooth karaoke machine with a disco ball. So that is so fun. You don't have to plug it in. You literally just carry it, you charge it, you carry it. And what I like about karaoke is that everyone's always like, no, not karaoke. And then as soon as you break it out, young and old, everyone's doing it. So push past the naysayers, get the wireless karaoke machine, and have some fun with your family.
Yes. One more reason to get the glitter, body glitter. One more.
Yes.
Yeah. We
One
we
more.
joke that it's just for every once in a while, but Krista is proving that it is a kind of an everyday need at her house with the
That's
disco ball.
right. Okay, last category must reads. What do you got?
Mm. Okay, I kept adding to this. So I really do like this book. It was challenging for me to read. It was not what I was expecting. It is called A Non-Anxious Presence: How a
Mm-hmm.
Changing and Complex World Will Create a Remnant of Renewed Christian Leaders. So I just want to pause right here and say, if you are a Christian person who feels like the world is falling apart, read this book.
I love it.
It gave me so much hope that perhaps
Mm.
things that feel like they are falling apart to us are opportunities for God to build something new. And
Mm.
I read it with a group at work, and we all were like, this is the densest book. Like, you kind of have to read one sentence and then think about it and then read another. It's not a light read. It's also not a long book. Anyway, okay. I'm going to say Women Work in Calling by Joanna Meyer. Came out this year. She's our friend. And then um, Jesus Calm My Heart is a nightly devotional by Ruth Schwank. I'm going to hold it up right here. Ruth's husband passed away just last month. And it's a prayer every night. And then there's also space to write something. So it's a great devotion book.
I love that. So great. I would say mine, Grit by Angela Duckworth. It's about how we develop grit. and we keep developing grit all throughout our lives. So I really would recommend that book, and great for learning about that with your kids as well. And then Young Forever by Mark Hyman. It's for people who want to age well. So he's got a lot of science. He's an MD. He also is into kind of, just he's holistic in his approach. So I would say if you want to learn to age well, he has a lot of probably more information than you ever want in that book. And then I'm going to also recommend this year Winning the War of Your Mind by Craig Groeschel. And that is just if you are struggling mentally to kind of just maybe train your mind in a more positive direction, it really helps. And it comes from a faith perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, favorite things this year. So good, Alex.
Yep. We always have a lot to say, and of course, we always want to hear yours. So send them our way.
Yes. Okay, happy Valentine's, everyone. We love you. We love you.